Spread out saved. Tank swap. Anti-knockback. Get to waymarks. Get to northeast for jumps. Line attacks. Line attacks.
It's high.
Anti-knockback.
Melee swap.
Spread out saved. Partner stacks.
Redouts were saved. In and spread.
Tank swap. Thank you, sorry.
Knockback first.
Anti-knockback.
Away. Or to him, to him, to him.
Partner stack saved.
Alright, well, we're gonna get knocked towards the A side. Explosion. Get knocked towards the A side. Get to the black line. Black line. Alright, stay here. Get to B. B, 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 B.
Oh, I was gonna say you should have raised placeholder before you raised me.
Tank swap.
You have to Elden Bull in this. Just to buy time.
I can raise Kane.
Just keep alive.
Yeah, we need him up quick though.
Oh my god.
Anti-knockback.
Out of the hitbox.
Tag him as soon as you can. Alright, we're good, we're good. Clocks.
Melee swap. Look out.
North, south.
Melee swap.
That was almost tragic.
That was our first pull. We're good. This is a good sign. Good sign.
That was an interesting moment. I don't think I was supposed to take damage there.
And Midori scared me for half a second. I was like, oh no.
But it was when I took an auto attack when you guys died.
We did it, so now we just have to get through this part.
But this fight, this part's easier than the rest of the fight. We got this.
I don't know if I think the second half is easier, but I don't think it's much harder.
There's no snakes. I think I'll take that.
I think the mechanics are easier to resolve in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, there is no jump section. That one doesn't catch so many people now, but we died to that a lot.
I just feel like the second phase is like there's a solution and you just execute the solution. You're looking awfully like level 30 right now.
Skip alpha.
Remember, longs go south. Everyone else goes north. Or doesn't participate.
GTFO.
Fires go to the birds. All four DPS got it, right?
Not sure that's quite enough.
Yeah, I need to get up real quick. Wait, both of us do, I think, right?
I've got. I'm dead.
Oh, we're in
Yeah.
danger.
This
we're not gonna have enough
is
for that.
not gonna.
Unless Kane can invul and take like 3 towers.
I know why I died. Why did you die, placeholder?
Not enough health.
Yeah.
I had time to clemency you. I don't know what your excuse is. Although, aren't I supposed to get healed when I clemency you? Is that how that's supposed to work?
You get healed 50% of the heal that you do to someone else.
I guess half of it's my fault then.
One good thing about a fight like this is that my rotation can only drift so far in a weird way.
Next, like downtime.
Skip alpha.
Yeah, we needed him too.
Yeah.
Longs go south.
Oh,
We
The other
have,
person we need is not alive.
yeah, we didn't have a.
what
lightning.
happened?
I don't know numbers in
I
my
took-
timeline.
I dropped down to like 2,000 health.
So the last three things I see is you take 35, you take 41, you take 58k. But again, I don't know if those are back to back. I don't know if they are.
So conceptual shift is 58k, and then before that is splicer.
Did you get cross section between A and B?
I was really deep into B when it visually went off.
I thought so too, but what else would have killed you there, right?
I mean, splicer happened literally 20 seconds before.
Okay, yeah.
So it was like 20 seconds. Did not get enough HP to take the conceptual shift, which is just the debuff ticking off.
Yeah, so I was at 3, and I guess I went north of the north circle because I was planning to go to A, right? And then it's like, oh, skip alpha. Okay, I'll go to beta. And I probably ran around and just didn't get my AoEs or something.
Well, you got 3 ticks of regen, and an Afflatus Rapture, and that still wasn't enough. 58,534 took literally 150 damage more than your max, or more than you had when you took the hit. So you died by 150 HP.
They need to give Black Mage back Physic. You actually would have survived.
Oh no, I'm not playing Summoner. I can't physic you.
Summoner physics does about 600 HP.
Yeah, that would have been enough.
I mean, a max potion would be
I have potions somewhere.
super potions.
I mean, with the stat crunch, they're only bad. Yeah,
I mean,
Unless you die because of 150 HP.
it's
but like Carrot hit second wind.
Man Ward.
Mono Wall, Ward.
I
whatever.
wish
Mana
we had
Ward?
wall. Give me wall back, please.
Who has
I
second
will
wind?
abuse that all day.
That was amazing. That
Who has
skill
sec-
was
all-
broken.
All melee have second wind. Only melee.
Right. I'm just curious.
No.
How big it is.
I guess
also have
melee,
second wind.
melee and ranged. Physical DPS.
Yes.
So y'all have it. You just don't want to tell me how big it is.
Oh, it's 500 potency.
I don't want to use it because I usually have to use it like
Oh.
in the first minute. So
It's 10k on a non-crit, 16k on a crit.
So it's 3 times as good as a potion.
It's one of those potions, yeah. There's also the Supra
I mean, those are
Max.
from Stormblood. I think.
These
there-
ones
there
are
better
from
ones?
Heaven's Ward.
Are they from Heaven's Word? Then yes, that's why. Oh, that explains why I have so
Nope.
many.
Sorry, that was the wrong button.
Alright. That's... I was thinking of the max potion. Yeah, no, super potions are the ones from Stormblood. Max potions are from Heaven's Ward. And the max potions are
Yeah.
2400 HP.
Right.
I've
And
definitely
Super's the
done-
best, right?
It's the best you're gonna get. There is
have-
a Supra Max.
I say I have super annoyances with the fact that max is worse than super. In what world?
Yeah, max HP is supposed to like actually fill you. Like, we're gonna go down a rabbit hole if we start nitpicking the naming conventions. But I'm also annoyed. They blew their naming load really early on in this game's development, and not thinking like, we'll never make a potion better than
Already.
this. I think they should just make all potions just HP percentage based and not have a max. Because they're
That's
clearly
nice.
never going to make any new ones.
skip Gamma.
GTFO.
No friend. No
Over
friend.
here,
Get
over
away
here.
from me. No friend.
Alright, don't forget the mid order. They get tagged, go to the middle.
Good stuff.
Big mitts on this one. Finish him off. Smoke him if you got him. That LB1.
Nah.
Yeah, you're probably right, actually.
I need to finish my combo.
Asked.
Is there somebody that really wants that? Because
I'm hitting pass.
I rolled a 97, but if there's somebody that actually plays Astrologian and really wants it, I will pass.
I want the chest, but
I just want the mount. Not gonna win anything with those rolls though.
yeah, all garbage for me.
Grats on your chests. Grats on your weapon.
That would be the pull I dropped 2 Holy Spirits. I'm so upset.
Oh yeah, no. I dropped Hyoshodanu. That's like putting 200,000 damage on the floor. Just like, nope, we don't need that 200,000 damage.
Oof.
Yeah, I've never gotten long A on that part. Like, I'm glad. Thank you for saying that.
Oh, I don't want to play this garbage
Okay.
class anymore. How exciting.
Same.
Have fun with
With
Muhammad on the
quick march.
cob. Whatever. What are you all in?
Quick
Prague?
march prog.
Okay, that's not bad. Yeah. I'm gonna go get some work done. So y'all
I-
have fun.
I would say have fun, but that would sound sarcastic. So instead, good luck.
Same to y'all. Have fun.
Okay,
I don't remember my quick march position.
so here's
like
what we're
4.
gonna do. We're gonna go find a circular arena. Where can I find a circular arena in the open world?
Azizla,
We can go kill Jigglybutt
where we
and
used to
then use the
practice.
arena.
Sure. Sure. Yeah, wait, let me think. What does this arena actually look like?
Is there a dungeon that has one that has exploration in it?
No, I think we could just like actually do T9. Like unsynced.
Doesn't she have a bunch of phases you can't skip?
Oh, it goes so fast. It'll take like actually 30 seconds.
Just remember that we're timed once it's cleared, right? So whatever you want to do, be ready to do it.
It's like
Alright.
5 minutes.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't want to spend more than 5 minutes in here. We're just gonna practice running in a circle or in lines.
Is 9 a circle at the end?
I think so.
I think
'Cause-
it's what she turns into, right?
Because it
It starts
The-
as a circle and then it turns into the ground.
but it's the thing where you have the dragons with the dive bombs. Like that is in 9.
Yeah. feel like once it ends, the circle part will disappear because the wall won't be there anymore.
Oh wait, I remember my quick march now. The only thing we swapped, Carrot, was Heaven's Fall, right? Where I'm 4 and you're 3 for that, but everything else was the same.
I don't know. We're basically learning from scratch, so we can
Seven's also a
figure
circle.
out.
But there's trash. But
Yeah, 7 has a lot of trash.
yeah. What are we doing though?
Someone should be on tank. That's all I know. Oh, it's Tam. Tam's on tank, right?
He got the weapon. He's probably messing with the weapon.
I was melding my gear real quick.
Huh?
Also, post that long.
No, not Savage. Just T9. There was no like Savage. Savage was garbage.
There was Savage, but
Fortunately, this fight did not have trash. P13 might also be the right shape, but it also has phases.
I'm just gonna stand here. I don't know what we're doing. No one said what we're doing.
We're just gonna kill her. Yeah. Well, don't drop the meters on top of each other. We still need to like not wipe on this part.
I don't think that's a concern. They don't seem to be doing damage.
It is possible to wipe on this phase.
I mean, it still takes a couple of GCDs for them to combine though, and I can just literally
Yeah.
kill them.
Well, no, if the rocks are too close to each other and they explode.
Oh,
Actually, I think you can live through that now.
I know that
I'm
it's still
auto healing
basically
faster than I'm taking damage.
it's still basically impossible to kill the giant golem if he sucks up 3 things. You might be able to just survive like having these rocks left over at the end.
oh, you can definitely survive that.
I hope so, cause we have rocks left over.
I think we stand like right here, like this. You don't want to be standing in the middle because of Heaven's Fall, right? The pillar's gonna fall down right in dead center.
I trust that I can live it.
Oh, okay. Goodbye. I'll give you a res when you're done.
Wow, immediately it retreats.
No cowards here. No cowards here.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, good for me.
So, let's mark a north, a south, C. That looks like. Oh, that's.
Why are you like this?
Who did that?
They're gonna bother me if they're there.
They're gonna bother all us now.
Well,
Now we're not
it's
gonna pass.
going into someone else's inventory. That's all I know. All right. So, first, let's get in our quick march orders. So it's going to be tank, melee, tank healer, melee, range.
Senator on the middle.
Well, let's just start like left to right splits. Just get in your order. Nell needs to be on the left side. There you go. You're tank 1 now. All right. So what's going to happen is we're going to start out dead center. And then we're going to identify where they come down. Let's say they came down at B. So everyone's going to swing your camera around to look at B. And immediately start running out, fanning out in the direction of your quick march. So you're going to hit the wall. Now you can't run straight to the wall like that. If you do, then you won't have anywhere to run to drop your twister. We're running perpendicular to the boss. So if the boss is at B, you have to run due east-west, and then you curve out as you get to the wall. So you'll be running towards A, and then before you hit A, you'll curve north and come back around this way.
So like Kane, for you, if it's at B, you want to run about like a yalm away from me. We'll both basically be hugging, and then we'll break off at the last second.
Then I'll go left and you'll go right.
Because you want to leave. The thing is that the line down the middle is pretty fat, so that means the safe side, the safe sliver is relatively small, and we need to drop our twisters off there. So you want to leave as much room for the person on the northest and southest edges for them.
Looks- Because they're gonna be I got you. 'Cause it's gonna be diving through, like the trio.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
All right, let's go back to the middle. And the boss came down at A. So your first movement needs to be exactly parallel or perpendicular, crosswise to where the boss is coming down. All right, boss came down at D.
Now just killed Kanata.
Yeah, I killed Kanata. Yeah.
I can see that happening in real time. Like, oh, Kanata's dead.
It's yeah.
Only because we've watched it happen.
Yeah. You'll want to say you start out going exactly perpendicular, and then you just like slowly drift away. This is really easy if you have a mouse. You can just sort of like slowly pull your mouse. I don't know how controller people do. I guess you just like wiggle your stick or something.
You wiggle your stick. I say I actually am right on top of Solenta until like the very end, and then I
To
start
the very
drifting
end.
off. Yeah.
If you
All
get
right.
the timing down, it's really
Yeah.
it works out very well. Where I can kind of just do this, be like plop, and like it just drops it like right at the edge.
Mm-hmm. The important thing is to not stop running when you hit the edge. Just you have to keep going a little bit, because, like Solenta said, the twister will be happening right as you get to the edge of the arena.
Okay.
If you go ahead.
We're kind of trying to drop them all in the same spot before we split off. Is that the timing of it?
Not
Yeah.
quite. If we again, we want to split off. We'll be splitting off before we drop it, but that's why we're going to split off. We're going to run in a direction, split off, drop it, and then, sort of linger just a little bit in a safe zone before we move back in. Because if you drop it at the edge and turn around and then run straight back out, you can get hit.
You could double back into your own twister. So it's like, for the people
Well-
who are in the middle, you're making kind of a J shape, like a hook, like that. And the people who are going to the edge basically get to the edge and just keep running along the edge.
But if you don't go all the way to the edge, you could double back and still get hit by the dive bomb, because
It's dummy
if
thick.
if your reaction's fast, right?
Mhm.
So it's kind of like you want to run out, hook a little bit, drop it, and then kind of like slowly. Okay, now let's move back out to drop the mega flares.
And this is also for the reason why, like, don't pop sprint during this phase.
Mm-mm.
There's
Yeah,
only
no.
one time you want to use sprint, and that is during the octet, I think. Yeah, because that's when there's the 8
Yeah.
dragons, and you hit it at a
Actually
very
have to.
specific point. Yeah. All right, so dragon is at B. Yep, just make sure you get to the wall and keep running.
The next part about that is, as we run out, we hook back in. Obviously, the next thing that's gonna happen, we'll drop our mega flares. Don't run this far back in. Try to drop your mega flares like out here.
Near the edge of the arena, because
Like, it doesn't need to be on the edge or anything. Just don't drop it in the middle.
And it's random, so you don't know you're gonna have one until it's already on you. Like,
Yeah.
it's basically dropping. So.
and then after that, there's going to be hang on a second, I'm gonna steal this macro. Well, oh, that's what I'm looking for. Are there 2? Are there 3 ignore signs? No, there's not. All right, we'll do bind. Also, apparently we still got the full 80 minutes.
Yeah.
That's later.
That's a different one. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one for when only Twin and Nail are diving and Bahamut's doing something else.
That's like 2 things later, right?
Yeah, I think so. This is
Alright.
the easy one.
I think it's 3 things later.
It's not the next thing, but it.
All right, so let's continue to the next part that happens after that. All right.
But luckily, he's not actually targetable, so you don't have
All
to
right.
think
Boss
about
is
DPS
at A. All right,
I'm dead.
and now we're gonna drop. Let's pretend you're not dead. All right, and then. Okay, we've got the markers. We're dodging some mega flare things. All right, now the boss is back down. We need to get into your spot. Okay, so for this, the healers need to be at the wall on northwest and northeast.
That would be.
And the tanks need to be between, basically in the same spot, but on the boss. So, Tam will be on this side, Nell needs to be on this side, and this is, you need to pick up the tethers. The green tethers will either be on the healers. Will it always be on the healers, or will it sometimes be on the
it's
DPS?
No, it'll be random.
Yeah, so if it's on a DPS, one tank needs to pick up one of the tethers and then stand over here. The other tank needs to pick up the other tether and stand over here. And so the tethers will kind of go off kind of where these circles are on the floor. The healers will get earth shakers. Tanks will get hit by it also, but it doesn't matter because you're not going to take that much damage. You'll have a cooldown from the twisters anyway. And one of the DPS will get an earth shaker over here, and the other 3 DPS will take the mega flare stacks together right here. So it's four corners of the boss, 4 different things happening.
This
And
is
then the 2
relative, right?
Relative intercardinals.
Okay. Just making sure we're saying that. It's not always northeast, northwest. Absolute.
It's based off of the last dive bomb.
Okay.
So dive bump comes up. This one over here. Okay, let me get an idea. Yeah.
That's the way to go usually. Just eat half a GCD or a GCD.
Just make sure that you do not take the tether from the tank, and you get out before the tethers go off. There's time, but it's tight.
Yeah, it's really scary. She would scare me so much, and sometimes we'd actually just die because she was a little too close. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's scary. Yeah. Nope. Mm.
All right. Well, that's the movement. Let's go see it for real.
Wait,
Wait.
I said this before because this happened a lot, but I'll say it again now that we're going over it again because now it's closer to real. Now you're gonna be tempted when Carrot in this configuration gets the tether to run in and take that tether, and if you do that, you're going to die.
Oh, because of the mega flares right
will,
here.
It will. I guarantee you will do this at least once. But yes, you need to wait for the mega flare to go off before you run in and take the tether.
there is time.
There's plenty
Not
of
like a
time.
ton, but there's time.
It's gonna look like there's not enough time because the visual does not match the timer. But yeah,
But
you
yeah,
have to wait.
because after the that goes off, the Earthshakers will go off about 2 seconds later, and then about 2 seconds after that, the tethers go off. So you have plenty of time.
So at this point, the boss is targetable again, right?
Yes, we are DPS phase at this point. And then as that's happening, Nail and Twin will reappear, but they're still not targetable. And then after a few more GCDs, then it will go into Blackfire Trio. But I think we should get at least one, get through one quick march before we talk about Blackfire.
No, let's do Blackfire too. Blackfire's not too bad.
All right. Well, we're gonna have the same thing where we
Again, 4 or 5 of us know it, so.
all right. So we'll do it a relative, or I should
Which
say
one
like.
is Blackfire?
Okay, so that's where
Oh, the
boss,
fires.
we're looking for Nail. So the 3 bosses will show up in random spots around the arena, but it will always be in the order Bahamut, Nail, Twin. We just don't know where around the arena that they will show up. We're going to be baiting dive bombs again in the middle, but we're going to look for Nail. So let's suppose Nail shows up at B. So we walk towards Nail, and then we're going to do, instead of the quick march spread, we're doing tanks healers left, DPS right as you hit the wall. Now there's going to be, again, pooping out stuff. That's like, remember in phase 1 when Twintania's shooting the fires and leaving the puddles? That's happening during that. So we just left 5 puddles going down the wall here, and then we turned here, and there will be 4 towers. Now you need to have 1 DPS in each of the 2 south towers and a tank or healer in each of the north towers, and the other people are going to get marked with the same Mega Flare stack marker. So it could be like this. If these 4 people get the markers, we're not taking towers. We're gonna just hug the fires on our way back, and then get just behind the first fire, and that's where we're taking the stack, where the other 4 people are going to distribute to the 4 towers.
Maybe.
And take those. Maybe.
Well, you don't want to stand in it right away, just in case
Right.
you get the floor goop.
Yep, so it's also going to shoot down the tomato slices. when we-
The gravity things.
Oh yeah,
The
hypernova.
hypernova. Yeah, those things.
Hypernova. So you wait until you see 2 shots of the hypernova, and then you step into the tower, or you hang out near the edge of the tower, and you like.
Yeah, you can bait. You can start like outside of your tower, and when you see the first one drop, you can step like into it a little bit, and then you actually don't want to step all the way in because a third one could drop. So you can actually get targeted with 2 of them and cover your whole thing up, which is really bad. So, and die.
Limitless all over again.
Yep, and the hypernovas are going to random players at this point.
Even the
So,
stack, I think.
yeah, because
You guys can get them too. So
the
like, yeah, you
stack
have to
might
step
need
outside
to
of it.
adjust. Yeah. So the stack, if the stack needs to adjust, we're going to adjust away from the towers. But it is also possible, is first off, very possible that someone could die during this movement part, in which case, someone from the stack can take towers 2 or 4. There is time, like, if you immediately move after the stack happens, get into the tower before the tower explodes. The other thing is, ideally that doesn't happen, but
Hi.
if we don't take all the towers, we basically just die. Yeah.
Just be spamming sucker basically.
It's just like phase 1. Each of the hits from the fire will do a small amount of damage, but it will hit everybody because we're all running together.
Okay. So as we're running out, it's when I want to start hitting Fey, Illumination, and Whispering, and then.
You probably want to hit those before we start moving.
Okay.
Like, the bosses disappear, you see Nail, you pop them.
Okay.
You can precast the sucker when the boss jumps away.
Yep.
And then as you see, oh, there's Nail, then you hit your Fey Illumination as you're running. But do not delay running towards Nail. Basically, as soon as you see, you'll hear the fireballs before you see them. You might even see yourself take a tick of damage before you see them. But as soon as you hear or see that first tick, just start walking towards the wall. And it's another thing where, like,
Don't sprint.
the speed of movement is, or just like default walking speed is exactly the correct speed to move.
Okay.
And a reminder, if for the people who get the Mega Flare markers, when you double back around to run towards the stack point, you want to just run hugging the outside of the fire, because there's not a lot of time before the Mega Flare goes off. You want to make sure that you're able to get to the stack. If you try to go around the towers that show up, you're like, oh no, I don't want to step in the tower, and you go over this way, you will never get there in time. So the Mega Flare marked people take the inside path. If you don't have the Mega Flare marker, you can sort of peel off towards the outside of the arena to drop the hypernovas so that you're not covering the towers.
When it comes to like who gets towers, so like is there a priority or just whatever tower you grab for terms of like I know we have 2 towers for healer tanks.
Well,
like,
for the tanks and healers, tanks will get the one at 1 and healers get the one at 2.
And if it's 2 tanks, then you'll fight it out, and if it's 2 healers, then you'll fight it out. You could make a priority system if you want. Where it's
Don't we have one?
we
I know I'm always this one.
yeah we
I think it is.
I think it is for
Okay.
tanks and healers.
Oh, well, aren't you guys blessed? DPS have to have a priority system where it's like, okay, Midori will take 3, but if Midori's not taking 3, then I'll take 3, etc.
Gotcha. So I can always just go to 2 if I get the tower.
I would assume
Or not to 2, but away from 2, but close to 2.
I would assume we'd want to. What should be our DPS priority? We don't have anything for anything else in this fight, right? Not yet.
For that, the priority we used to have was Midori's always right, followed by me, then Carrot, then you.
Oh, it
I
was
think
that
you were
time.
always left, Solenta.
Yeah, because melee.
All right. Well, whatever. We can go back over that. All right.
The most important thing there is we can cover towers if people die. It is possible. But,
But we can only cover the close tower.
well, I can cover far towers. But people need to not be talking. And I need to hear it, like, clearly, with enough time. Right? So, no. So just, it's like we need to not have chatter going. That said, it's more common that we do it right than that we try to cover, so.
I don't know. That's DPS phase. I pay no. There's no more mechanics for me to do.
Although that's when I have Bahamut still.
Weird. Imagine if we could do ultimates unsynced and just be like, boop. Oh, phase transition. Got our titles.
The number of mechanics we'd have to actually learn might be reasonable then.
Got this by far.
Midori is fabulous.
Twister.
Alright. Got my opener.
Twister. Twister.
Please. Guess you probably can't move them back, huh?
Not really.
Oh, kinda. Oh, that's fine.
Don't be in the fire. Yeah, trickiest part for that phase for tanking is not moving the boss too far. I'm going to the next waymark.
Koneda Thunder. Midori Thunder. Get in then get out.
Stay on the sack.
Oh. That's it.
Nelorus Thunder. Stack then stay in.
Go.
Twister. Twister. Twister.
Yeah.
King Thunder. Fist Thunder. Get in then stack.
A little out.
Silenta Thunder. Tamerlian Thunder. Stack then stay in.
Get away from me.
Stack sand. Alright, readjust. Get stacked tight. Alright.
Koneda Thunder. Midori Thunder.
Fire in. Alright, get to your spready position.
Spread then get out.
It's,
And fire
coming
in,
out
pick
and in.
fire to the
Thunder.
boss.
Carrot
Or
Thunder.
bust.
Alright, get ready for dive bombies.
Tank swap, tank swap. Get away from the tank and stack up.
Alright, this is the one where we don't have to spread, so everyone should be dead center except for the tank. Great. Now we stand on 3. Tank LB. Get ready to get dead center for the next thing.
This is gonna be close.
Alright, dead center. Get ready to find the bosses and then move. Move.
Oh.
I am tornadoed. Alright, I'm resing placeholder.
Yeah, I used it on the tank buster in the first.
Alright. Find nail. Walk towards nail. And then split out. Mega Flare people go take the things. There's the hypernovas. Towers explode. We die. That's Blackfire.
No, there's really not. It's my brain was. I was like, sorry, my brain was not caught up fast on that.
Yeah, I forgot that while we're running towards the wall, there's also a thermionic beam. Oops.
Yeah, that's the reason why we gotta run out at the same time. And I know I now that you say that, I remember that my cue was the fire.
Boys?
There's like an audio cue.
Like the
No.
shing!
Yeah, it's the shing. It's like a second after the red circle goes out.
Yeah, you can run, if Tam is on the boss and already has a tether, you can run around behind Tam if you need to. And once you both have a tether, you can't take the tether from each other.
You just can't curve around like you did either, because once you took the tether from Solenta, you curved kind of around, and if we had been alive, you would have knocked us back with the tether that went off.
It wasn't me. I died
It was
before that.
it was me, but
What?
But yeah.
Oh,
I
sorry,
had
yeah.
the-
You're right, you were dead. Sorry. So were we, actually, but if we hadn't been dead, we'd have been in the wall.
All right. Well, we got there.
yep, we can get there again.
Gotta remember what cooldowns I used in that phase.
Twister.
Wall.
Twister.
Raiding away such a troll sometimes.
Rating Wayne never gives up.
Hang on a second. I see a heart of light there. We are not using any mid, even though we died. That was just not enough people in the stack, so no mids. At least no party-wide mids.
Just me crying I didn't get a crit low.
No, we only had 3 people in the stack. Isn't that what happened?
That was that too. But like I was sad I didn't get a crit low, so I was wondering if Fame Illumination didn't go off in time.
I think Noah's in the stack, right? Nell just didn't die.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But that's still one short.
damage from this stack.
Fey Illumination did go off. We had Fey Illumination for that. But we took 20k and we had overkill by 3,300.
Yeah, we were missing somebody.
Yeah, neither placeholder and I had it, so.
Okay.
Like, I wonder what happened. My poor friends. Oh well. Oh well, I'll push race.
Alright, let's go. What, the voice of all the people you killed?
Twister. Twister.
I got it. Oh, nope, I lied. I don't have Swift for another 5 seconds. You have Swift now.
Twister. Tamerlian Thunder. Silenta Thunder. Get in then stack.
Easy pattern.
Oops.
Next fire in.
Realign south. Stay in fire.
Nelorus Thunder. Stack then get out.
Nope.
That's a hefty chariot.
Midori Thunder. This Thunder.
One second.
After the first 2 rotations, we usually bring it to the center for the spread and get out or get in.
Her position there was okay. You just had to run out
Yeah.
farther.
No, I think I was so sure we were dead to the stack.
I addled it so that we wouldn't die. I did my part.
I've been mitting the stacks.
I'm doing my part too.
I love that movie so much.
I met 3 people 2 days ago at my work that had never even heard of it, and I don't know how that's possible.
Had never even heard of what?
Starship Troopers.
I'm
Oh.
doing my part.
Like, how are there people alive that don't know that movie?
They're Gen Z.
No, the older people even.
Okay, so they missed it on the other side.
I guess, yeah.
I mean,
I thought it was like a really well-known movie, but maybe not.
It is. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, maybe that's fair.
oh yeah, and also you better hope that you have your RP text turned on in your chat log.
Whatever. This is the nerfed version of her mechanics now. You should have seen it there before. As far as
Well-
the text goes.
Yeah, the text used to be twice as long and inconsistent.
And
it was
way
more,
more
than twice as long.
ambiguous.
It was real long. Like, it was probably 3 times longer. Like, she'd like literally still be talking when the mechanics are going off.
All right. At first glance, what do you think those two things do? What are the mechanics based on those RP text?
Lunar Dynamo.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Dynamo into stack. No, because Shine.
Yeah, second one would be stack.
First one's Chariot.
The first one's Chariot.
What makes it Chariot?
I guess Conquest.
Half the conquest.
Yeah, it was way harder before.
Well, then there's this one. Which one is this one?
Spread then out?
No, this is Thermionic then Chariot.
Oh, well that doesn't.
In
Of
this
course.
case, Blazing Path means
Oh,
Thermionic,
because of the light.
and Lead Me to Conquest means Chariot.
A blazing path is not a path that's been shined on. These are different things.
Mm,
Obviously.
people did it.
Well,
People did it without
with
rating wing.
trigonometry. No, they
No,
absolutely
yeah,
used-
Cactbot was way more prevalent back then. You could do a lot more with it too, like mark dive bombs and shit, right?
You could have trigonometry and Cactbot place waymarks in response to the like server commands, right?
So
Be
it'd
like,
tell you
okay.
what to move for stacks and shit like that.
Yeah, it's like, okay, we're mid-fight, it's placing the waymarks for where to go for dive bombs.
Not as bad as WoW. Half those mods would just play the game for you, like lighting up the floor, different spots and shit.
Yeah, we should go back to peak MMORPG, where you're using decursive to just push a single button for 8 minutes and that's your fight.
I was so good at the dogs in Molten Core for that. So good.
It's like, I'm sorry, Mr. Frost Mage, we did not bring you here to do DPS.
Twister.
I'll go back to the day that would take a month for you to level up.
Twister.
We are not in sync on that.
Twister.
You know, the math works for it, but like people going to 3 digits, like that was scary.
Calculated.
Oof.
Twister.
That was his twister he took. Yeah, it exploded. Synchronization.
I'd say it was almost, well, right, yeah. That's timing, right? It reached their... Yeah, that's interesting.
That is.
No, I mean, like, it got there as you died, but because it was already on top of the Neuralink, it exploded. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I'm guessing death cleared the buff from the Neuralink, and thus the hatch. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
weird.
No, it
that's
would have
not
jumped
that
him afterwards.
uncommon. No, it's not that uncommon. Like it, the ball went off on him, but he died because of Twister. So the ball said, "Oh, my target's dead. I guess I killed him."
Oh, it took credit for the Twister's work.
It
PK.
knows it didn't earn it. I've never once missed a mechanic in Hero. I don't know why you're trying to get black. Oh, okay, good. That's usually the case.
Twister.
I thought
Man.
Kara was trying to make that prophecy come real. I somehow dodged that twister though. Not today, Nostradamus.
Sorry, the sun's awfully bright out here.
I understand.
You making that statement that it's immediately dying. I was like, "Is this going to be another clip?"
I got really distracted because they're making a lot of noise upstairs, like, I don't know, moving furniture or taking off giant boots or something.
Twister.
Oh, my bad, trailer. Oh, no, no, no.
Twister. Twister.
We can get both.
Yep.
This fight's like that.
That's when people usually die because they are taking damage from the fires, but then they also take the damage from the stack without getting topped off.
Or they don't get back to the stack in time.
Yeah. Actually,
Carrot Thunder. Salenta Thunder. Get in then get out.
Restack south.
Fire out.
This Thunder. Tamerlian Thunder.
Oh, that's too far
Stack
out.
then stay in.
Alright, stack. Scooch in a bit.
Oh,
Nelorus Thunder. Midori Thunder.
Fire in, fire in. We are out of tanks.
I'm about to die.
Yeah. That's not... How?
Spread then
In,
get out.
in what universe did that dynamo kill me? What a crock of shit.
Get out.
Also, why was she so far over there?
Conata Thunder.
Tanks moving too far. Or moving.
I didn't need to move at all, actually.
yeah.
Right,
Panic.
So only the fire needs to go. The fire will move out. We don't need to move out of the fire.
correct.
This is a phase where we need to be obstinate and not move and let them kill us. Like if
Yep.
they mess up, then we died in the right.
On that hill.
Twister.
Why? How... Oh, that's fair.
Twister.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I think people don't die when you get the fire puddles and the balls so much because healers are paying attention to you. We die when like you think, oh, he'll be fine. He didn't. He's only at 15,200 HP. He'll be fine. And then the stack
He's
just
not
barely
fine.
kills us.
yep.
Twister.
Whee!
261.
Oh my gosh.
But look at how much LB we have.
Yeah, what cost though?
little
Just a
bit
little
of
of your
sanity.
sanity.
Just a little bit, yeah. Like,
What is this,
You bring
Bloodborne?
what? No.
You guys still have sanity left?
Arkham Horror.
Oh yeah, that's another one.
Twister.
Isn't me. It's stuck at the HP bar.
Twister.
We might get a death sentence, but we'll definitely get this. No, we won't get a death sentence. We'll get a stack. There you go. 2.5 LB bars, 1 phase.
This thunder. Carrot thunder. Get in then stack.
Recenter south.
Tamerlian thunder. Midori thunder. Stack then get out.
Great, get back in.
King thunder. Koneda thunder.
Fire in.
Spread then get in.
Don't spread too far out, because you need to be able to get in. Fire in.
Salenta thunder. Nelaris thunder.
Ow.
That was my bad.
Oh no!
I'm like, alright, LB, healer LB.
Tank swap, tank swap.
Ah, that's right. Yeah, that wasn't the
Get
pokes.
away
That
from
was
the
just
tank
the
and
tank
stack up.
buster.
This is gonna be the stack pattern. I got the res. Alright, everyone stack mid except for the tank. Hopefully the tanks have aggro.
Nope.
Whoa, what? That last dive bomb went right through the middle.
Was it ABC or ABD? I had it at C, so
Stack
maybe
and get
not.
out.
Except that time specifically where I killed the party from seeing.
Can't the dragons be like from 1 to 5 o'clock or something? Like in the worst possible configuration? Yeah. Ah.
It's like,
Can we talk about lightnings? During the crazy part?
Yeah, they gotta get out a little further than that.
So, there are probably times where you're not gonna be able to hit the boss. You need to, like, leave.
there is a specific case where if the tank that is currently tanking Nail has lightning, you need to stand at max melee, and the party needs to know that the tank has lightning, which we should hear. Rating Ray will say like Nelorus lightning or whatever. If you are currently tanking, just step back as far as you can and plant yourself, and other people should avoid the tank.
The difficulty is on that last one. It's extremely fast because we all have to be in for the fire. Then lightning runs out real quick, and then also the puddle drops at the same time. So if we at the same time choose to run the same direction as the tank to get out of the white thingy on the floor, then it's just too late by then, actually.
Right.
So I think that's the one I wanted to talk about because I don't actually know if we we have a plan for that if we were just running wherever, because it seems like we were just running wherever on that last one. So we used to have a plan, but it's been a while.
No, so there's two things here. The main thing is there is a party stack. There is a theoretical concept of where the party is supposed to be at all points in time. That is completely predictable. That everybody should know and always be aware of where the party is, quote, supposed to be. And so your movement should be based around that. So, like, if the white puddles are about to come out, and the tank gets lightning, the tank should go back into the right, away from the party, so that when the party rotates clockwise, the party won't hit the tank, right? The tank is going away from the party and where the party is supposed to be. I made a mistake, which is that I went back into the left with lightning. And so I went into the path that people were going to dodge the white puddle from. So I killed somebody there. But the tank needs to move differently. I should have just moved out, but...
Yeah, if you do not have lightning as the tank, you should be standing on the party and screw positionals. And if you have lightning as the tank, you should be standing opposite of the party. Like, just be 180 degrees away from where the party is maneuvering.
So that we have answers, right? But it definitely gets hectic there, and we kind of...
I say, yeah, and that time too, she was like right up against Neuralink. So if we dodge too far in one direction, we're all standing in the Neuralink, and we dodge too far in a different direction, then we're with where everybody else. I don't know what happened anyway.
Yeah, the Neuralinks don't do damage, but we want to avoid them.
But we don't. No, but I don't want to. I don't want 90% damage down. I already don't do that much, anyways. I'm just here to boost your damage, Carrot.
Oh.
Although I did say I was going to try Machinist this week, and I didn't do it.
Just for my curiosity, is it damage down and healing down, or just damage down the Neuralinks?
I think it's just damage, but...
I was thinking, yeah, I've been casting one there, and I was like, wait. Okay.
All right, let's get back there.
That's really when things get messy. That the theoretical concept of where the party is supposed to be starts to fall apart.
Twister.
Why? I only took 19k. I have food. What the heck?
You must have missed the shield.
Is this the thing that was going to haunt us?
Am I gonna die every time I get marked?
No.
Just needed that. You need to die as an illustration.
Wait, so you knew the answer and you could have prevented it the whole time?
Twister.
It's complicated.
It doesn't sound very complicated. But you knew the answer the whole time too. That's my point. So just do the answer. I'm not changing what I'm doing though.
No.
So what point was it trying to make?
Ooh.
Well, we can try again.
I just realized Kanata's not on Scholar. Now everything makes sense. I'm like, what is he talking about? He knows what he's doing. Why are we having this conversation? And I look at the party list, I'm like, oh, alright, yeah, okay.
I'm glad that you finally realized.
Yeah.
He had to teach Kane by context.
Sure, no, that's cool. I've never seen Kanata not play Scholar.
That's not true. The last tier.
In here, specifically.
Oh.
Sorry, in here.
Oh, there was that time when Kanata tried playing Sage.
He was an Astro when it first came out for like a week.
And it's like, okay, got a level Scholar. Oh no, I'm gonna lose a
Twister.
Astral Impulse.
Twister.
Nice. All three mechanics.
Respect.
You're the winner.
Hat trick.
I just had to sacrifice like 5 GCDs.
Twister.
I love this twister.
No cowards here.
Lady of Crowns. I do not know how to play Astro.
You never have that when you want it, but you always have it when you don't want it.
Okay. I do know how to play Astro then.
King Thunder. Carrot Thunder. Get in then get out.
Alright, restack south. Fire is out.
Nelorus Thunder. Salenta Thunder. Stack then stay in.
Tuck in, tuck in, tuck in.
Fire was in,
Move.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
This fire should be out.
Conata Thunder. Tamerlian Thunder.
Bunch of people probably could use it.
Alright, restack. Everyone restack.
This is
Nope,
spread hard.
spread.
Well, recenter.
Spread then get in.
And then spread. There you go. Minimum spreads. Fire stays in.
This Thunder.
Fire
Midori
stays in.
Thunder.
Alright, get ready for dive bombs. Poke, poke, poke.
Tank swap, tank swap. Spread and stay away from the tank.
Says the spread pattern.
Didn't go out far enough.
Alright, everyone in.
Stay away
Get away from me now.
Should we need to recover or we just push it? Alright, we're just pushing it.
LB, LB.
Oh,
Oh.
there it is.
Wow, what
Right there, I
happened?
found it. Maybe we should have taken a second to recover.
Oh, I'm sorry, the boss was at 3%. Those buttons were already pressed.
I think Noah was dead that time, so that's totally on me.
Twister. Twister.
Was not expecting the ball to do that.
Oh yeah. Makes you feel alive. Or dead on the inside. One of the two.
Yeah, that is. I love alive is the word I want to use.
Twister.
Oh, cowards.
Come on, this isn't even close.
Oh, it's close. Just no cowards. It's about as close as it gets before they come active.
Well, they can become active and still be canceled.
Midori Thunder. Cane Thunder. Get in then get out. This Thunder. Nelorus Thunder. Stack then get out. Conata Thunder. Carrot Thunder. Spread then get in. Tamerlian Thunder. Silenta Thunder.
Job so far?
Tank swap, tank swap. Get away from the tank and stack up.
Everyone, tank stack mid.
Ran straight out from that.
Slow
Stop,
DPS.
recover.
Yeah, stops DPS, actually.
I'm healing Nell, or Resin Nell.
Spread then get in.
Don't get too far out. If you can get in, get in, get in. No time for anything.
Get in then get out.
Stay in. Got an addle. Out, 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 out.
Yeah, we're relatively recovered. We got a killer.
Tank swap, tank swap.
Oh, that sucks.
Just take it. Just take it. You don't have to swap.
Ready to take a lead. And
Get ready to start thinking about quick march. Dead center. And find the boss. Y'all were going a little south.
Okay, don't run too quickly. I also forgot I have movement speed. I ran all the way from the edge of from the middle to the edge, and then back all the way to here, and then I stood there, and then the twister dropped. So
Ninja's so fast.
yeah,
It's supposed to be once the dive starts, that's the cue to move for the twister, right?
basically.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to start moving as soon as you see them. It's if you need a cue, you can hear the like beep 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 of the dive ball marker going out.
Oh, I thought it was the start of the dive itself when they do the roar. That's when you move for twister.
Oh, for the twist, I don't know what the twister is. I'm just talking about for the running to get out. Like you have a second before you need to start moving from the middle.
Yeah, it's quite long. I'm fairly certain once you see the animation for the dive start, that's when you move for twister.
Let's see here. FFXIV Quick March. That should be enough. Hmm. Trying to find the spider diagram. Here it is. good old spider. I guess that thing didn't post. There we go.
Twister. Twister. Twister.
Alright. I can almost always get that if I swift the ruby.
Nelorus Thunder. This Thunder. Get in then get out.
What? How? That makes it hard to cast.
Salenta Thunder. Conata Thunder. Stack then get out.
Saw that one coming.
This pair lasts 3 years.
Midori Thunder. Tamerlian Thunder.
Fancast Thunder.
I have it. No, cancel. Ow!
Spread and get
crap.
out.
Red.
Equilibrium's on cooldown.
Out, out, out.
Don't
Carrot
give me,
Thunder.
don't give me speed of heals on myself.
How did I get a pair? Shouldn't the lightning should have just killed me? Yeah, the only tanks can get paired. That
Tank
shit's
swap, tank
miserable.
swap.
And the disco floors also give it to you.
Oh yeah.
Well, can you wait a second? So you can't actually hesitate at all on the get out ever, like ever.
Yep.
At all. Like drop what you're doing. If you're in the middle of a cast, drop the cast. Like, just get out. Like that's actually it.
Yeah, even heals.
Yeah, anything. It can wait. Like,
You can actually start running out a little before the animation. For the first one, a good indicator is actually the lightnings. You can start running as soon as you see the lightning debuff tick off. And
that's
that'll
right.
help you get out if you're a lightning and you're trying to run the same direction as the party. You can just start running as soon as the lightnings go. For the thermionic beams, you should be able to like hear it or see your HP change before the before the visual animation goes off as well. And if you're not a melee person, you can actually kind of like hang out like in the back of the party. Just be careful if it's dynamo. Don't be too far. Don't get greedy with the dynamo. But for the thermionic beam, you can kind of just be like, you know, looking at people's butts.
Yeah. And I know the tendency.
And remember, if you do have lightning and it's like out, then for the first one, you can run the other direction. It's fine.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like if you don't think you're gonna make it, because you can make it, but you have to just continue. Like the minute your lightning goes off, you have to just start running and just keep going to the wall. Like don't pause, and then you can make it. But if you stop because you think you're gonna hit the dynamo, but you're not going to hit the dynamo, don't worry about it. Just keep going. But if you don't think you're gonna be able to do that, then just run out the other direction. It's fine. Whoever has, if you drop the white puddle, someone will find it. Well, say something at least. Then yeah, well, yeah, if that person has first fire, then the rest of the fire is just in, right? Oh, right.
People also need to be comfortable not seeing yourself or whatever. I don't. It's probably different for different people why this urge comes up, but at least for me, I will often instinctually not want to stack with the party and spread out just a little bit so I can see exactly where I am to be confident. Don't do that. Try to move with the party, right?
The thing you just said, Salenta, bothers me in P5S.
But like, so don't go back into the right or back into the left. Go straight back, and then straight back in. Because this is the thing that helps us really nail down the phase.
Nail.
Is that like everybody can be perfectly consistent? Because whenever somebody does something weird, like the tank runs in a weird direction, everybody just immediately knows, oh he's got lightning. Stay the fuck away from him. Like, It just makes it very clear. But when people are spreading out, it's hard to understand why people are doing things.
It's also helpful for the white puddles because it makes it predictable, their location.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, white pearls aren't so bad because at least they're big and shiny. But
Right.
Sure,
that's
but if
also
they're
the
like way over there, you're expecting it to be somewhere else. Ask the black
Yeah.
mage.
Don't ever look to me for where you should be. I'm often not where I should be. On purpose.
Twister.
Dream fall off. Sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah, I was gonna say skill issue, absolutely. Get a little better next time.
Twister.
Ooh, we got lucky carries.
Yeah, I know. Calculated.
We were absolutely bull that if either one of us got Twister. But I'll take it. All now about clears we don't deserve.
JK, I'm not in.
Twister.
Oh no, I did not need to hit that button. No.
This might be a coward's run. Yeah.
Y'all got this. Landmark, not the Neuralink.
Koneda Thunder. Midori Thunder. Get in then stack.
Regroup. Fire out. Wiggle to see if you have the fire.
Tamerlian Thunder. This Thunder. Stack then get out.
Third fire out.
Back. Out.
King Thunder. Silenta Thunder.
Come get me.
Spread then get out.
Out.
There. Oh,
Nelorus Thunder. Carrot Thunder.
I don't have a Swift.
Sorry, it's out by 1.
Also by 1 in the Neuralink.
Tank swap, tank swap. Get away from the tank and stack up.
Alright, this is the stack in middle.
oh.
Yeah, I was thinking you were a little late on running down there. And I was confirmed. Like, as soon as you see that green marker, you gotta be moving.
You might even want to, like, sort of pre-scooch. Like, I like to hang out kind of like right here at the beginning so I can get to A or B. And as soon as I know I'm not B, I'm already like kind of slide casting my way towards C. Because if you have to like book it from here to A, you'll never make it.
Is the weird one, right? Like you're supposed to start over here and then run.
So start right here.
Okay.
Because you'll be
Just-
like puddle, and you'll be in position right in time. Keep walking.
As soon as the first one goes out, you can just move into B. You're fine. Like, as soon as you get targeted, it's gonna drop. The second one will drop on B. That's fine. You're just gonna run back to the middle.
That's why I thought I would show how far to run.
I don't know. Just do it where like the mechanics feel right.
Alright, just do this fight like 600 pulls where you're wiping on the same thing. No, no. Hopefully we can spare you that.
Twister.
First time in a while I've seen that.
Haven't been on Black Mage in a while, leave me alone. Missed this class, man. Do shenanigans again. Paladin sucks.
But you get to cast sword.
Yeah. It just feels so boring.
Twister. Twister.
That's unlucky. That's really unlucky.
I don't know why you were dodging that way, but
I don't think I've ever had a set way I run there.
that's the problem.
Only on specific occasions. do need help for this, huh? Someone's gonna get double tapped. Maybe not. We're good.
Nelorus Thunder. Cane Thunder. Get in then get out.
Oh,
This Thunder. Conata Thunder. Stack then get out.
move out. Move in.
Oscar move.
Carrot Thunder. Midori Thunder.
Alright, regroup or re-center yourself.
Spread then get in.
Don't spread too much.
Solenta Thunder. Tamerlian Thunder.
They snap thunder.
That's my fault, Slanta.
I know.
Tank swap, tank swap. Get away from the tank and stack up.
She's
Alright.
quite high, huh?
Stack mid, stack mid.
Yeah, I don't. We're gonna have to press some buttons here, though.
We just need to do 2 mechanics. I'll get the res.
We're not in a rush.
We will be in a second.
Yeah, no, we are in a rush.
Get in then get out.
Respect the out. Out, 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 out. In.
Stack then stay in.
Good. This is the no movement one. And just heal up, push. Alright. Let's get ready for that LB. Ah, they'll beat ya. Ooh.
The flatten just always like
Go mid, go mid. Find the boss. And then start moving. Move. Good. Check your responsibilities.
That one wasn't my fault, Slanta.
Middle.
Find nail. Walk towards nail now. Now. And spread out. Hug the fire. Mega flares stack. Tower. Oh.
We were short somewhere in the stack. Well, what happened to the towers then, though? Should have enough of them, right?
One more pull.
Also, I use my if it's not on cooldown, I try to use my shade shift for that mega flare there. I didn't use that time. Probably would have saved me.
I say I definitely remember they had to get spot healed there usually or something. I don't know. Sometimes because
As we're running out for the when we go left, right. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I panicked. I couldn't get the party number quick enough to throw those out.
just 2 random people get hit by like stuff or 3 random people. I don't know.
Like, I'm sure there was heals missing, but I remember that was a thing I did need to do. Just to be consistent.
Last bolt.
I'll try to remember to do that.
Twister. Twister.
That is bullshit.
Twister. Melorus Thunder. Tamerlian Thunder. Get in then stack.
Yep, you gotta respect the white circle.
I didn't even see, like I wasn't even looking at it. I was looking at the health bars.
And
Conata Thunder. Silenta Thunder. Stack then get out.
Oh.
This Thunder. Carrot Thunder.
I need to be out.
Spread then get out.
Oh, ow, 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 ow.
Midori Thunder. Tamerlian Thunder.
Oh, the ice
I
timer's
fall.
off. Yeah.
Tank swap, tank swap.
I'm like you, Kanata. I was sure we were good because we weren't gonna like another one.
No.
But so many deaths, so rip.
Spread
No,
and stay away from the
people were
tank.
dead earlier, and then not everybody got the third fire. Yeah. It was gonna cascade.
Oh, that. Oof. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna chill right here. We saw Bahamut like twice, right? It's not bad.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. The more that we practice Nail, the more consistent we'll get at the movements, and particularly people will get to memorize sort of like the timings of things. Like the puddles always show up at exactly the same time, so you'll figure out like, okay, I'll do my GCD now, and then I'll do this shorter cast because I know that I'm going to need to move. Especially with the stacks, because if it's like in and stack, then the puddle will always show up not only at the same time but in the same place.